All right. Well, thanks for joining me today. My name is Dr. Kurt Fizz, and I'm up here in beautiful northern Minnesota, and I'm enjoying some of the beautiful weather up here. It's going to be 40 degrees over the weekend, and I'm out doing a little scouting around, looking at possibly purchasing some land up here to have for my family and to enjoy all year round. But today, I really want to talk about a concept that I have. It's a 120-day challenge for you. It's not a 120-day challenge from me to you. It's a 120-day challenge that you have to make for yourself. I'm going to give you a few simple rules, and I really hope that you'll see what I'm saying and you make enough money that you can't fail. You're going to find that you're going to have residual income, and bottom line is, because of the great products that we have here, you'll also notice that you'll improve your health. We've all heard excuses from people why they can't join the network marketing industry. They say things like, oh, I can't sell anything. I'm no good at selling stuff. I've had other people tell me, oh, I don't want to have to motivate people all the time. Others will tell me, or they'll ask, is this one of those deals where I have to sell stuff to my family and friends in order to make money? Still others will say, is this one of those pyramids? You know, I've heard all these excuses, and if you've been in this before, I'm sure you have too. So let's just really put a kibosh to that. Let's put a stop to all those myths and stereotypes, and let's go see if this is the right thing for you. It's not for everyone. Network marketing isn't for everyone. There's a lot of industries that just aren't right for certain people. Some people, they go into the business of selling homes and they find out they weren't any good at it. Some people go into, nursing, and they find out that they really just don't enjoy it. Other people become stockbrokers, or they become accountants or engineers, and they find themselves switching careers. Well, that's the same thing here. So my goal is to help you learn the rules, learn how to set yourself on the right track, and figure out in a short time, just 3 to 4 months, if this is the right fit. If it's not, so what? You're out 3 or 4 months of time. Haven't you done something before in your life where you just realized that, I shouldn't have done that? Well, with this, my goal is to help you realize it in a short period of time. And bottom line is, you'll get healthier as a result. At least you should. So if network marketing isn't about selling products, and it's not about selling to your family and friends, then exactly what is it? Well, the whole idea is we can all start our own home-based business. I mean, we have to realize that we can't all afford to go out and purchase a franchise. We can't all afford to pay franchise fees, and we can't afford all that overhead. So then we're limited on our choices of how we're going to run a business. And what network marketing is built on is it's built on the idea that you can help other people start their businesses. So instead of you making your big money on actual sales, you make your money on commissions from helping other people get started in the business, and then they help other people get started in the business. So in a way, you could say that you're a trainer. You're a small business trainer. And believe it or not, there's a lot of industries that will look and see, have you had any network marketing experience? For instance, when my brother was looking at getting into stock brokerage, they asked him, have you ever tried getting into network marketing? Right? Because they knew that he'd have to go out and put an effort in building his own list of clientele. If he couldn't do it, then chances are he wouldn't be very good at being a stockbroker because you have to have clientele. Insurance agents, they have to go out and find clientele. So this is a good training platform for that. So don't look upon it as one of those pyramids. I hear that a lot from people. And really, pyramids are illegal. An illegal pyramid, I guess, I should say, Ponzi schemes. But isn't really a lot of businesses and organizations, aren't they built upon a pyramid-shaped type of a structure? I mean, take a look at the Catholic Church, for instance. You have the Pope, you have the cardinals, you have the bishops, you have the priests, you have the clergy, and then you have the people. Isn't that kind of pyramid-shaped or triangular-shaped? You have the government. You have the president. Then you have his cabinet. Then you have, different areas like the judicial system and Congress. And then underneath that, you have the states with their own state governments, governors, and all of that. Then you have local, county and provincial, whatever, based on where country you live in, and city governments. But you can see that's all kind of pyramid shaped as you go from the top to the bottom. It gets wider. So I don't look at that as a bad thing, and neither should you. Where pyramid schemes got their bad idea was when it was actually like a Ponzi scheme. People were just passing money. It'd be like, if you've ever gotten a chain letter, where you get a letter in the mail, it says, send me $1 and then mail this to 10 of your friends and have them each send you $1. And, you can see there that you made $10 and it cost you $1 to do it, right? But you're actually not spending any goods. And where this thing all falls apart is that in the end, someone's going to say, hey, this isn't right. How do I know that somebody's going to send me any money? And then the whole chain starts to fall apart and the guys on the end don't make their money back and they're out $1, right? And that's a Ponzi scheme or an illegal pyramid scheme. Well, in the true sense, network marketing isn't any of that. With Sizzle, we have real products that people want, products that people use. I mean, oh my gosh. I use so many products each month for myself and for product sampling and for handing out to people. I use products for my dog. Chewy takes Sizzle products every single day. My mom and dad use Sizzle products. And so I'm purchasing products for use for myself and my family all of the time. And almost everybody that gets involved will find themselves doing that because the products really do work. It's not that you have to really go out and make a hard sell on anybody. And so part of the challenge is that I ask people to just take the products. Order products that make sense. If you need help with that, contact the person that introduced you or contact me. I'll help you decide what products you might want to take a look at based at your family health history, based on your own health, and based on ideas like that. But these products do change lives. And so network marketing is really this. We're the marketing branch for Sizzle. We're telling other people about the products. And then as a result, they decide if they want to purchase the products and give them a try. And so they get started with their own small business and they're buying the products from themselves. They're not buying them from you. You see, the difference between them buying them from their own business versus them buying them from you is that if they buy them from you, then they're a customer. Then you're making sales. This way they're purchasing from their own store. So if they never went out and sold another product, if they never went out and developed a customer base, they really could build this business without having a single customer. Again, think about that. Without having a single customer, they're buying the products from themselves and building a business. So if I go out and I share this idea with other people, which I have, and I've been doing for the last 15 or so years. And people see the big idea and they start purchasing products from themselves, and they go out and share the idea with other people, and they purchase products from themselves. I make a small commission on all those purchases. And so my goal is that I'm going to train you how to be real good at what you do. I'm going to train the people that you bring on board to be really good at what they do. And throughout the course of building this business, we're going to find some people who are really, really good. We're going to find other people who, are mediocre. And we're going to find some people who just don't do good at all. Maybe it's because they don't really believe in themselves. They don't really believe in the products. They don't really believe in the business concept. But for whatever reason, it just doesn't work for them. Again, is that a bad thing? No, not at all. Because, like I said, not everything is for everybody. And some people just don't get the entire concept of this. And, let's take a look at just the simple business of having a healthy toothpaste. Now, I can probably go online, I can go to Amazon, and I could probably find a company that makes a healthy toothpaste. And I purchase it online from Amazon, and I send my money there. And then Amazon takes a piece of the pie. The distribution company takes a piece of the pie, and the manufacturer takes a piece of the pie, right? Well, in this case, we are the marketing firm, so we are basically the Amazon, and we're basically the marketing. We're the distribution company. Sizzle manufactures the products, and they mail them for us. And so if you've gotten into the business with me, you're going to purchase the products from your own store. I don't have to be involved with the sales ever again. You see that? It's not an illegal pyramid. It's not a Ponzi scheme, because there's actually products that you will use. It's not products that you'll throw away. It's not products that'll sit in your closet. These are real products that you're going to use on a daily basis. And if you're like me, you're going to share them with your family and friends. You're going to share them with your pets. I mean, that's how much I believe in these products, and I think you will too. But as you go out and you build your business, and you find a few people who find a few people, eventually you're going to have a small group of people that you're making a commission on. And my goal when I say 120-day challenge is this. You're going to take the products and you're going to go out and you're going to work hard. I mean, I'm saying for the next 120 days, if you take this challenge, work hard. Don't just dabble in it. Don't just share the products with one person a month and expect that it's going to work for you. No, I'm talking, you want to, for the first 4 months, hit her hard. Make a list of everybody that you've ever known and share the idea with them and see what they think. Perhaps share this video with them. Let the video do the work for you. And then just simply ask them, hey, does it sound like something you might be interested in? If they say no, don't bug them. They may know right off the bat that it's not for them. But I'm telling you that you're going to find 3 or 4 people that it's going to make sense to them. And so your question is that, well, if it's not sales, then how do we earn money? Well, because everybody's going into business for themselves and they're their own best customer, you get paid on their purchases. You're not selling. I mean, you're basically showing them the idea. If it makes sense, then they're buying the product. So I suppose you could say you're making that initial sale, but then after that, if the products do what they're supposed to do, you never have to make that sale again, but you continue to earn a 7% commission plus bonuses on that sale. And not only that, if I get you started and you go out and find 3 people who find 3 people, I earn commissions on that as well. And some people say, yeah, but how can that work? If everybody's earning a commission on the volume from their group, and it goes on indefinitely, the company's going to have to start stealing money from somewhere. Well, here's how that is kiboshed. Basically, we get paid so many levels down. So if I get you started and you get someone else started and they get someone else started, I'm going to earn money 7 levels down. I'm going to earn a 7% commission 7 levels down. Now, you're below me, so your 7th level is actually outside of my 7 levels. So you're going to earn commission on a level that I'm not involved with. And then the people that you get started, there's going to be 2 levels that I'm not going to earn a 7% on. 3 levels, there's 3 levels that I'm not going to earn my 7% on. Do you see how that makes sense? So that's how they limit it. And that's how the company can actually make money on it, because they have to make money too, the company that manufactures the products. But they've figured out how many levels can they go where they can still make enough money to stay in business, but they can still afford to pay out the commissions so that you'll stay involved with the business, right? Because their goal is that you're going to stay involved in business long enough that you're going to make money so that you're never going to quit. Make sense? Excellent. So we also get paid bonuses, just like if you were in a traditional business. If you do a great job at what you do, you're going to earn bonuses at the end of the year. You're going to earn car bonuses. We get that too. If you build your volume big enough, you're actually going to earn what's called an infinity bonus. So now you start getting paid a small commission all the way down to infinity on all your levels. Well, that's important because even though it's a small bonus, it might be a 0.5% or 1%. But remember, we talked about it earlier. As you build and you build deeper, 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 your volume gets wider down in the bottom. Your 7th level, if you've done this right, your 7th level is wider than your 1st level. If I go out and find 3 who find 3 who find 3, I mean, just start drawing that out and you'll see on the 7th level, there's an awful lot of people there. You know, there's thousands of people on that level. So on my 8th level, obviously, there's going to be more people than there is on my 7th level. And so if I got a 0.5% or 1%, it can really add up. You can earn infinity bonuses all the way up to 3% if you build your business big enough. Holy cow. That can really add up. So that's how you earn commissions. So far, what have you learned? You should have learned this. You should have learned that the business that we're in is actually helping other people get into business. Sure, we find a few people that just say, no, I don't want to buy, I don't want to, do the business, but I sure enjoy the idea of those products, and they become customers of yours. Yeah, you'll have some people like that, but you don't go looking for those people. They'll pop up. My mom and dad, they're customers. My brother, he's a customer. He's not going to do the business. He's too busy with the other things that he's doing in his life, and he's not going to get involved with what we're doing over here. So you will find some people who will do just that. And then you're gonna go out and find a few people. Let's just say that you find 3 people. In 120 days of you talking to dozens and dozens and dozens of people and sharing this idea, sharing this video, I say you're gonna find 3 or 4 who are gonna say, that makes sense. I know somebody who made money in this industry. And it's just really understanding the concept is how people make money. It's not because they're better at sales or anything like that. It's just that they understood the concept and they went out and they followed the plan. They went out and shared a few things with a few people, and they did that over and over and over again. They didn't just talk to the same 12 people over and over again. I mean, if you go out for the next 120 days and you make a list of a dozen people and you share it with them this week, and then you share it with the same dozen people next week, and then again the next week, you're not going to build a business. And eventually what you're going to find is that your people are going to try and avoid you because, they see you as being someone who's just really being kind of annoying, right? And that's how network marketing has built kind of that, I'm going to say that black eye, because some people in the industry have taught that. And, I've heard people say, keep trying to make a sale until the person gets up and leaves you. Well, no, don't do that. Be honest with somebody right up front. Just say, hey, I've got something that I'd like to show you. Let me know honestly up front if you have an interest. If you do, we'll work forward. If it doesn't make any sense at all, or you say, hey, I've tried that before and I don't want to get involved again, yeah, that's fine. If that's you, that's fine. I'm okay with that. And you should be okay with that, and so I want you to be honest with me. And what you're going to find is that you're not going to waste any time trying to convince people, and they're not going to waste any time trying to figure out how to avoid you, right? And you're going to stay friends and family and whatever for the rest of time. But those 3 or 4 people that this makes sense to, and they go and share with 3 or 4 people, if you do this for 120 days, I'm telling you, at the end of the 120-day period of time, based on what I've seen, you're going to be a 2 or 3 star in the business, right? And at 2 or 3 star, you're going to be taking home a paycheck somewhere between, let's just say anywhere between $300 to $3,000 a month, maybe more. A 3 star, if you draw this out, and I can get you the video on it. I've already done it. If you draw this out, just by finding 3 people who find this to make sense to them, you can earn over $60,000 a month in commissions. Holy cow, think about that. Just by finding the right 3 people. But let's just say that you're going to make a couple $100 and you're going to earn enough to pay for your products. Well, folks, I'm sure that you've already talked to someone who has been taking these products, and you've heard how excellent the products and how awesome they are, how powerful they are, and how they improved and maybe saved a life or 2. So if you could get these products for free, wouldn't you consider yourself to be a success? You bet. At least I would. And from there, you just keep doing it. That's the whole idea, is that why would you quit? Why would you quit? What if it took you 2 or 3 years of just working this thing part-time, sharing with a few people, and the company starts sending you a check for $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,000. And you started receiving that check on a monthly basis, month after month after month, until the day you die. Well, how long did it take you to earn a couple $1,000s a month at your regular job? And you're putting in, 30 to 40 hours a week to earn that. Doesn't this make more sense? And in today's world, with the economy the way it is today, paychecks just aren't going as far. People run out of money before they run out of month. And I know that sounds kind of funny, but their paycheck just doesn't go as far as it used to, because everything costs more. And, compared to, say, 20 years ago, I didn't need a cell phone. I had a landline. I was completely satisfied with a landline. Now I have to have a cell phone. I can't be in business. I couldn't live without my cell phone. And that's how it is for everybody. So we have that extra bill, 30, 40, 50, 100, sometimes a couple $100 a month for that cell phone bill. Well, that's putting in, if you're making $20 an hour and you're having to pay, $100 for your cell phone bill, you're putting in 5 hours and a whole afternoon of work just to pay your cell phone bill. We didn't have that when I was a kid. Cable TV. It's almost a necessity now. You can't pick up the regular channels. So there's another $100 a month. You've got internet. You got to pay internet fees to have high-speed internet. You're spending $60, $70 a month. Folks, just with those 2 or 3 items, services that we never had to have when I was a kid, there's an extra $300 that you have to earn. If you're working paycheck to paycheck and you're earning $20 an hour, right? That's working 15 hours. So you're working 2 full days just to pay for those bills. Rent hasn't gone down. Utilities bills haven't gone down. Gas prices haven't gone down, right? So bottom line is, most families have to have a 3rd job. And what I mean is that mom and dad each have a job, and then one of the 2 has to pick up a part-time gig on the side. And chances are the part-time gig isn't something they really want to do. It isn't something that they enjoy doing, but they have to do it to make ends meet. Well, so you say, well, I don't enjoy doing this. Well, do you enjoy working at the grocery store to make ends meet? You know, or being a ticket taker at concerts? I mean, holy cow. I've seen doctor friends of mine who have to be ticket takers at concerts or parking lot attendants. One of my friends, he actually took a job part-time as a security patrol at the local shopping mall just to make ends meet, and he's a doctor. So take a look at this and see if it's something that you might be interested in. Yes? Well, continue listening. No, thanks for listening. We're not going to hound you on it. So we've talked a little bit about how to apply it to see a residual check. I mean, bottom line is that I'm going to go out and I'm going to share the idea with a lot of people. You know, I'm actually going to do this starting next week. I'm going to go out for the next 3 months. I'm going to work hard because I want to double my paycheck. I want to double my volume. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work hard to go out and find 3 new business builders who get it. And I'm going to teach them to take this 120-day challenge. And what will happen is that my goal is I'm going to find 3 people who find 3 people who find 3 people and so on and so forth, to where I can build this thing to where I'm getting a residual check. I'm going to get paid 7% commission on my efforts. They're going to get paid 7% commission on their efforts. And we're going to see this thing grow. Now, the idea is that, again, we only get paid to our 7th level. So if I get you started and you go out and build, you're going to build to your 7th level or deeper. And then they're going to build to their 7th level or deeper. And so really, if you're really good at it and you really understand the concept, there's no reason that you can't earn more money than me. So when people say to you, they say, well, isn't this one of those deals that you have to get in the beginning? Isn't this one of those deals that you have to be one of the first people in? The answer is no. And yes, there are some companies that have pay plans that do pay people better for being the first one on board. But those plans typically, they don't last very long, and the company usually falls apart after they've gone out and scammed and conned people. And the people that got started and the people who started the company, yeah, they make an awful lot of money, and then they move on to something else. Well, our company doesn't do that. We believe in helping people really build something that's going to be here a long time. Sizzle's been around for over 13 years already, and we're going to be around another 13, 14, 15, 20, 30 years. I mean, I'm being real honest. If you take a look at Tom Maurer, the owner of the company, if you look at his previous company, that company sold. He had to sell it when he went through a nasty divorce, but that company is still going today. It's still going strong, and you're talking 30 years out. And we're going to see the same thing over here. And you're going to find that people are going to want these products because we continually add new products that people want based on new science. So it's not just something where we're selling the same old widget over and over and over again. We're selling products that really work, and we're updating and upgrading these products on a monthly basis. So think about that. So in 120 days, you're going to find yourself in one of a couple different positions. Number one, you're going to find that you really worked hard and you believed in yourself, and people believed in you and they joined you. And so that built you business volume, sales volume, and you earn a commission on that. They earn a commission as well. And the people that they bring on board earn a commission as well. So you're going to find yourself with a nice paycheck for part-time work. Then you're going to find that you took the product now, you've been taking it. If you've been following my advice, you're taking the products that you want, that you need for the last 4 months. And I'm going to be just straightforward with you. There's no way you can't feel healthier after taking these products for 4 months. They're that good. Third, you're going to look back and you're going to realize that you really didn't give it a good shot, and you find yourself maybe holding on to bottles of products that you didn't consume, you didn't share them, you didn't share the idea. Your health didn't improve as a result. But is that because the products didn't work, or is that because you just didn't take the products? You also didn't have a belief in it because you didn't take the products, so you didn't really share it with anybody else. And because people buy people, they didn't join you and nobody joined them. And you're not going to have a team, and you're not going to earn any kind of commission. Those are really the three things that you're going to find. So my attitude is this. If you found yourself with improved health and you enjoy the better energy, the better health, the better sleep, improved cognition, improved memory, less joint pain, or a host of other improvements normally reported, continue taking the products, for God's sake. Take the products. Why would you give up better health, right? If you find yourself with a new source of income, let's just say you're earning enough to pay for your products. What if you put in a little bit more effort and see what you can do? After all, no one said that they've made too much money, right? If you find that you didn't enjoy yourself, you didn't take the products, you didn't have any fun, you didn't have any improvement in your health or your wallet, by all means, quit. Take a break. Come back maybe when the timing's better. Maybe you'll just decide this isn't the right thing for you. That's all right. You know, I tell people that I find that typically it's 1 out of 20 people would join me and they'll actually do something. 1 out of 20. So if you say, hey, Kurt, this isn't for me, that just means you're 1 out of the 19. I'm okay with that. We can still go bowling on Saturday night. We can still hang out. It doesn't matter. You know, most of the people that I know in life aren't involved with what we're doing. We're all different inside and out. What makes me tick makes you talk. Perhaps you have a better idea. Maybe you want to get involved with a company that does cryptocurrency. Maybe you want to get involved with a company that sells plastic widgets or gas cards or energy or whatever, right? Do it. That's okay. This is different for everybody. It's all what you want to do. And so I hope that I've given you a better idea at what we're doing, and you have a better view of the entire thing. And I really want to thank you for taking a look at what we're doing. Thank you. Have a great weekend, and let's go out and build this thing strong. I'm here to help you out. I'm coming up with training videos every single week, and I know that other leaders are doing the same thing. We're trying to find ways that we can help you make this work for you. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.